And Dana, looks like that heat continues, and we'll also be keeping an eye on some storms too.
Absolutely. We got a little bit of a break from the rain today, but we're going to have more storms move in tomorrow, which we'll keep an eye on, and some heat and humidity. So a mixed bag of summer.
Yeah, you got it all.
Exactly. So outside right now, pretty clear though. Take a look at the temperature. It's 11 p.m. after 11 p.m. and it's still 75 degrees here in Portland. So it's going to be a warm night for most as we go into the overnight hours. Now radar here is pretty clear. You can see some storms popping up just to our north in Canada. Some of these might clip northern Maine, but the rest of us are going to remain dry for now. I'll get into the storms for Thursday in just a minute. But in terms of our temperatures tonight, a lot of places only dropping into the upper 60s, even low 70s. So it's going to be a warm and muggy night. So if you have access to air conditioning, tonight is the night to use it. Now, as we get into tomorrow, where it's going to be a little bit cooler up to our north because of the rain, but take a look at right down in Portland and just to the south of that. That's where we could see temperatures getting into the upper 80s, and it's also going to be pretty humid. The humidity, though, does take a pretty stark drop as we get into the weekend, so that's something to look forward to after a cold front. But because of the heat and humidity for tomorrow and for Friday, National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for the greater Portland area and to our south into New Hampshire. Now, something else we're looking at for tomorrow is a chance for some severe storms. So all of Maine is in the 1 risk for low, and then south of Portland and into New Hampshire is out of a 2 out of 5 for the risk of severe weather. So tomorrow is a good day to keep an eye on the weather. We'll keep you updated as you go through the day tomorrow for the chance of some severe storms, mainly looking at heavy rainfall and the chance of some straight line winds, as well as an isolated tornado. Now, as we go into tomorrow, we're going to start out the day pretty dry, and then showers begin to move in throughout the middle of the day. The more rain we get during the earlier hours around noon makes a lesser chance of severe weather later in the afternoon. And then as we go into the evening hours, that's when eastern Maine will get more of the rain. And then as we get into the overnight hours, that's when things start to calm down. Our skies begin to clear. Chance of some fog, especially in the mountains as we get into early Friday morning, but then high pressure settles in and will be pretty dry. And then as we get into the weekend, that's when we'll take a look at another system for Saturday. Seas 2 to 4 feet, a little bit windy out there, and the water at 67 degrees. So tomorrow, definitely a good day to be weather aware. As I mentioned, we'll give you those updates throughout the day tomorrow for the chance of some severe weather. And then as we get into Friday, the main story for Friday is going to be the heat and humidity. So that's why the heat advisory is in effect. Then another system is going to move through for Saturday. So we'll start the weekend out pretty wet. And then as we get into Sunday and the beginning of next week, less humid, but cooler than average, but the sunshine returns. So I would say if there's a day this summer to be weather aware, Zach, it's going to be tomorrow.
All right, we'll be keeping an eye on it. Thanks, Dana.
Of course.